Good morning, Hastings. Welcome to your daily explainer briefing for Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. I am absolutely thrilled to be walking you through today's local updates. We've got a fantastic breakdown prepared for you today, courtesy of HastingsNow.com. We're going to look at a truly gorgeous forecast, and then we'll step back in time for some pretty fascinating historical milestones that share today's date.
Okay, let's dive into this. If you've been crossing your fingers for that quintessential, picture-perfect summer day, well, this is it. Today's forecast is bringing us a really welcome, straightforward mix of plenty of sunshine, comfortable warmth, and just a gentle, light breeze. It really is the kind of day that makes living right here in Hastings so special. Section 1. Today's Hastings weather.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we're in for. Whether you're running errands around town, tackling some outdoor work, or maybe just taking a leisurely walk near the river, this is going to be an incredibly easy day. Our sky will be sunny throughout, eventually transitioning to partly cloudy overnight. But notice that morning low. We're starting off near a wonderfully crisp 53 degrees. Combined with those calm early winds, well, the early morning hours are going to be absolutely perfect for a downtown walk or getting a head start on your chores. As we roll into the afternoon, we hit the magic number, 81 degrees. The afternoon stays beautifully sunny as Hastings warms up to this super comfortable high. You'll probably notice a south-southwest breeze developing, but at just around 5 miles per hour, this forecast definitely doesn't point to the kind of wind that would disrupt any of your outdoor plans. It's really just enough to keep the air moving nicely.
Section 2. Planning your Thursday.
So, the crucial point is, with temperatures shifting from the low 50s all the way up to the low 80s, mastering your wardrobe transition is key today. Because of that 53-degree start, a light layer is going to feel really good early on. But definitely don't forget to pack your sunglasses and sunscreen, because you will absolutely need them once that sun starts beaming down this afternoon. The conditions are overwhelmingly favorable for patios, parks, and river walks. And as we head into a mild, quiet evening where clouds gradually increase and temperatures settle near 61 degrees overnight, just keep that light jacket nearby.
Now, before we completely leave the weather, I just have to share today's local weather joke from HastingsNow.com. Thursday's forecast is so sunny that the red patio umbrellas downtown may ask for the day off. Apparently, even shade needs a summer break. I love that. It perfectly captures just how bright and beautiful it's going to be out there today.
Section 3. A little time capsule. Let's move on and see how this builds. Because, today isn't just a beautiful day in 2026. July 23rd has actually played host to some truly monumental events throughout history. We're going to look at 3 fascinating events spanning from 1851 to 1904 that all share today's date. We'll start right here in Minnesota, then we'll look at a defining moment in American manufacturing, and finally, we'll finish up with a delicious piece of World's Fair history. Going back to 1851. On this exact date, Sisseton and Wahpeton Dakota leaders and United States commissioners signed the Treaty of Traverse de Sioux. According to the Minnesota Historical Society, this pivotal agreement transferred much of southern and western Minnesota territory to the United States. While it established reservation and annuity promises, historical records note that the treaty and its aftermath further marginalized Dakota people from their homeland. It is a deeply significant, defining moment in the history of our region. Jumping ahead to July 23, 1903, we see a massive transformation in American industry. The Ford Motor Company sold its very first Model A on this day. What's absolutely amazing is that this happened only weeks after the company was incorporated, right when most of its initial cash investment had already been spent. Yet, this single sale was the spark that helped turn a precarious, cash-strapped young company into one of the absolute defining names in American transportation and manufacturing. Exactly 1 year later, on July 23, 1904, we get a legendary culinary invention. Now, what's really interesting here is, according to an account highlighted by the Library of Congress, this was the day Charles E. Menches conceived the idea of putting 2 scoops of ice cream into a pastry cone at the St. Louis World's Fair. Now, the library carefully notes that this is just one origin account among a few out there, but regardless, it remains a thoroughly delicious piece of fairground history. And I think we can all appreciate that on a warm summer day.
Section 4. Enjoy Hastings today.
With all this great history and a stunning forecast, here's a quick practical reminder before you head out. As we all know, weather can change quickly, especially with those pop-up summer storms. So the National Weather Service always advises checking official alerts and reviewing the local radar before heading out for the day. Safety and preparedness always come first, right? But once you've done that, the biggest takeaway from today's briefing is simple. make a little time to enjoy Hastings outdoors today.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about as you finish your morning coffee. Where will you spend your perfect Thursday? Are you ready for that river walk, or maybe grabbing a spot on a sunny downtown patio? Whatever you choose, Hastings, have a fantastic day, enjoy the beautiful weather, and thanks so much for joining me for today's Explainer.